What's up, guys? You jackass.
I thought we had to do the clap.
We already did the clap. All right, what's up, guys? I'm Matt. This is the MyCrazyPodcast. Your
Gargle.
That's Gargle. Dustin is not here this week because I'm bad at scheduling stuff. And then
JT.
No, Dustin's actually fired from the show.
Oh, no, let's not make jokes because I had to fire someone this past week.
Why don't you tell the story, Matt?
No, we professionally separated ways. That's the best way to say it. Don't
now
make me sense.
now it seems like I'm in it.
No.
He's gonna watch this and be like, glad I unfollowed him.
He blocked all of us. It's cool.
Yeah, why?
It's
Why'd you
right.
do that, man? You know who you are.
It's all right.
Thought we was friends. People out here, bro.
All right, I'm censoring that part. Actually, I'm not going to describe the person. All right, but no, honestly, Dusty. Well,
wait, no, that sounds bad if you censor it out. I didn't say anything bad.
You know, he just verbally.
I identified you.
Yeah,
sir.
Which you shouldn't do, just to be professional.
I thought we was friends, bro.
Let's just be professional about it.
That's why you say stratum, because it's a sir or madam.
That's why I say we professionally separated ways. That's a professional way of saying.
And he professionally blocked my ass.
You ain't wrong.
Well, basically, that's not Dusty though.
Like, why'd you put me through that, bro?
Yeah, well, that's
just because I know you.
Yeah, you got hit by association.
You piece of shit.
So
man.
basically, though, that's not Dusty. We're shooting on a different day, and because scheduling on my tax season, all that shit. So I had to schedule. I
just did my taxes.
Well,
did you do it on the extension day on the Tuesday?
On the 17th.
Did you know that my accountants fucked it up again, and they had to? Now I gotta figure.
Are you kidding me?
So they filed for an extension till October.
You need to get another accountant.
Yeah, we'll figure. I'm gonna have a good talk with them next
That's
week.
why I use TurboTax on my own accountant.
Nah,
I almost fucked my shit up too.
Nah, my accountant's lit. Shout out John Petito, you the man.
I'm not shouting my account. I'm not shouting. My
Shout
account
out Little Tito.
All the mistakes that happened this year, I'm not shouting them out. But yeah,
shade.
I'm the king of shade, apparently.
Poland Spring, if you're a thirsty hoe.
Oh wait,
you know where to
go. I guess we should say this. It's today is 420.
Woo!
And so we got 3 podcasts today for all the stoners out there. Toke up, listen to podcasts all day. Honestly, I'm just behind on a bunch of episodes.
I should have worn green. I'm sorry.
So we're just releasing 2 of the previous ones on 420, and then this one's actually shot the same week as 420, so it makes sense.
Should have worn some green. Matt's the only one.
Oh yeah, no.
No.
Oh no, he's got some.
Get swifty, son.
That barely counts.
So, one thing that happened this past week is the greatest concert. Well, I'm actually 50-50 on Coachella, depending on the year, but this year was a year I wish I went.
Boo.
This guy's a herb right here, people, because he doesn't like EDM.
We don't support Coachella 2018, Matt. The guy who runs Coachella has been on statement doing some anti-homophobic shit.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying
some homophobic shit. Like, he donates to like people to get rid of like LGBTQT rights. Like,
look,
he's one of those guys.
Which is to like me though, which doesn't make sense though, because
that's his demographic.
Yeah, well, no, that's not the demographic. That's you're skewing that. A large portion of the demographic that go and attend Coachella are LGBT
or people who support it.
Sorry if I messed that up.
Yeah,
LGBTQ.
It's okay.
Thank you. There's a lot. Yes, there's a plus in it now too, right, or something like that. I'm sorry. I'm not that's kept up on the lingo.
It's like an iPhone.
Wow. He went there, I guess.
All right.
My fault.
Well, no, my thing is, all right. So everyone knows one of my favorite artists is 50 Cent. No surprise, I'm wearing his headphones right now, which most people don't.
Which look trash, by the way. Sorry, 50. Step that shit up.
All right, well, I think they're great. And so
Didn't he steal that design? That's the design he stole.
And I fucks with Ciroc over effing.
No, I don't believe he stole it. I don't know what.
Effing all day, boys.
Ciroc boys.
Also, so 50 was there with M. Jay-Z was there with Beyonce. Wasn't Chance there? Vince Staples was there. Vince Staples was saying some wild shit about R. Kelly.
Yo, that was hysterical. His fucking hysterical.
Nadeska's like, all right, Everyday Struggle is canceled. Don't get me fired from this right now.
That's just true. I knew I recognized her for something.
She's like, come on, Everyday Struggle's gone.
First of all,
I'm kidding. She's got a career. She's got fans. They'll kill me.
This guy Vince Staples, shout out to you. You said the real shit.
Word, for real.
Fact.
Yo, my homie came through proper with that. He just put it all on blast, and I respect the fuck out of Vince Staples for that.
Sorry, R. Kelly. We know what you did. It's just like OJ.
Except there's proof.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a videotape apparently.
Yeah, OJ might not have done it and might just be crazy weird. Like R. Kelly, like you peed on somebody.
Oh no, I think R. Kelly. No. Oh well, yeah, R. Kelly.
What
did
was the term that you used when we were talking about it? But behind backstage, Matt.
What? I don't recall.
About what?
Grooming. He was
grooming. I did not know this term, by the way, before.
Yeah,
this guy doesn't watch enough fucking
TMZ.
Yeah, TMZ or what?
Yo, you know what?
I was thinking ABC, like Chris Hansen.
Oh yeah, facts. Yo, I've been watching so many Chris Hansen. To Catch a Predator is the funniest show in the goddamn world. I'm just saying. I've been watching so many clips on YouTube. The things they make these pedophiles do is hilarious.
Is that show still on?
No. Well, they kind
it's
of.
Hansen versus Predator now.
Yeah.
It's lit.
It's on a different network.
They
Hansen
said,
versus Predator.
Reboot.
See, to me, I picture Chris Hansen like versing like the Predator, like the alien.
Yo,
like,
you know what's the funny thing? They get the thing about the original one. They obviously had a budget. They got actresses that look young, actors and actresses that look young. With this one, the dude obviously looks 24, and they just put a Rooster Teeth shirt on him. They're just like, yo, let's just put a Rooster Teeth shirt on this guy. He'll be 14, and he's like, I live here with my mommy and daddy. I'm like, you couldn't. I mean,
it's like, bro, try to maybe throw some like cover up on your Adam's apple and shit.
Shave
the
shave your
down.
Beard if you're 14.
Yeah,
shave your beard.
Unless you got into
nowadays.
dad's steroids or some shit, and like
they get beards and shit. I still don't, but some.
I just shaved my beard.
Can you?
What?
We're gonna need a bleep.
Yeah, some do.
Yeah.
Facts. Don't say the C word.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm English.
I hate when people, we don't like using the C word on here. That's when we censor a lot. I don't know why.
God, that's gonna come
Can
off
I do
so
one, Matt?
wrong, dude.
Can I do one,
That is
Matt?
gonna come off. This whole episode is gonna be ruined by the bleeps. The whole episode is gonna be ruined by the bleeps.
Stop. Don't say the C word.
I know,
This
but
is
like
a family-friendly podcast.
Yo, listen, don't
wait
C-word
until you-
up the situation, Josh.
Just wait till you heard what I said in context. Putting that in there now is gonna sound weird.
exactly.
Sorry, y'all don't know at home.
Yeah,
I don't know what we're gonna do with this man over here.
look. I'm weird
Mr.
about
Tomato.
I'm weird about certain words. Like, I don't mind saying fuck, but certain words I know are testy with people, so I just prefer to censor them.
Yeah, like boobies. We don't say boobies.
Oh no, I love
No,
boobies.
I say titties.
Yeah, boobies sounds like you're 12.
Yo, guess what I found from when I was 12? When I was 14. I found my I Heart boobies. You know those rubber bracelets
the
there?
wristbands.
Yeah,
man.
my mom found it. She's like, I'm assuming this is yours. I'm just like, yeah.
Everybody had one of those.
Facts, bro.
Yo, so I remember when the
That was so edgy.
when the Live Strongs came out or whatever. What, do I have that right?
Yeah, then he got caught for steroids, and everybody was like, "Yo, fuck this guy! Just because he has cancer, we're supposed to not let him cheat. We're supposed to let him cheat just because." Yeah, no.
Shit is
Yo, can
crazy.
we talk about something? I know this isn't on the list. Can we talk about fucking Mark Zuckerberg being a robot?
No, that is on the list.
Oh,
That is on the yeah.
Wait,
Oh
what?
man, I kind of want to talk about
I was
this.
so. By the way, we're American, obviously.
We just steal all of Jesus and Mero's topics that they've been doing for months, and we cram them all into different episodes.
No, they just do what's topical, and we do what's topical. But I feel like we have different takes. We're not exactly.
Yeah, we're the
Shout
white
out
take.
Jesus and Mero, though.
We're the white Jesus
We're
and
the
Mero.
white take on Jesus and Mero's show.
But no,
We need to put something in the background that's like white people, like animal.
No
like,
comment.
let's put a deer
Like
in the
a cat.
background.
No, that ass is a cat.
Let's get
It's a fucking cat
let's
with
get a cat
mittens
with
on.
a cat with mittens. No, get a cat with Vans on. That's very white.
With Vans?
No, everybody wears Vans. Vans are cool nowadays.
All right. Well, the Facebook hearing
As I'm wearing
that
Vans.
actually really pissed me off because I was listening to it. Our government doesn't know. Most of our government doesn't know
first of all,
shit about the internet.
New Balances.
All right, yeah, we gotta get a deer with New Balances.
No,
Yes.
cat, bro. I'm
A
telling
cat,
you,
you're
there's
right.
nothing. White people love cats.
White people love deer also.
What? No. I got this. We're gonna get a zebra and put some Jordans on that bitch.
Now he's really getting like.
That's exotic. I like
That's
it.
not our show though.
A zebra with Jordans? Hell yeah.
No,
Are you kidding me, bro?
Maybe it is a deer.
yeah, no, that's what I'm
Or,
thinking. Deer
no, a moose.
A moose.
Oh, that's very Canadian.
A moose with New Balances.
Yep.
I like it. But no. So our Congress doesn't know shit about the internet.
It's fucking sad.
I was watching it in my office, and I was legitimately. I was like, what the fuck's going on with our Congress? Everyone was coming to my office.
He said, "You got a book Facebook?
What's a so."
Facebooker.
So in WhatsApp, if I talk about Black Panther, am I gonna get an ad for that? No, it's encrypted. That's not what I'm asking. Am I gonna get an ad for Black Panther if I text it in WhatsApp? No, it's encrypted. Like, how many times does Mark Zuckerberg have to say the same thing before this guy is just like, none of these? They ask the same question 4 times, and he's just like, no, that's not how it works. That's just not how it works. And then he has to slowly explain to them, it's like, that's not how the internet works. Here's how the internet works.
Yeah, it was that shit was bad just because, well,
and the issue is that
we'll get to the robot thing, but that shit was bad because they didn't know what they were talking about. Nobody knew who they were talking about. They literally asked him, what was the one guy asked him? He was like, how do you get ad revenue? Or I mean, how do you make money off it?
Ads.
And my man was like, ads? Are you like? I felt like he was about to be like, are you fucking serious? Like,
dude, if I would have dropped that bomb.
A lot of people were memeing him.
Well, the guy was like, he was intentionally asking that question. He was like, oh, that's right, ads.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, what happened with
like, you know what I mean, like this, but it's like
this Facebook
fuck.
This Facebook breach is actually something kind of serious, and could lead to some hasty legislation. So that's why I feel like them not asking the appropriate questions scares me with what they're gonna do.
And what can you elaborate on that, Matt?
All right, so here's the issue, which is actually one reason I've always preferred Apple's ecosystem. So the way that Facebook makes money, and so they have ads, and the way their ad network works is essentially content creators or brands, the sponsored stuff you see, people pay for that. So companies pay for that. Like, I've paid for promotion on some of the Facebook videos. So I'm gonna use me as an example. I gave Facebook $5 to promote one of my videos, so it could just show up on people's feeds, get a little bit more promotion. We're not that big, it's necessary. The way they choose who sees that ad is based off what you post. So if you, for example, the Portal video, I obviously, when I was choosing the people I wanted to specifically target for this ad, I chose Valve Software. I chose Half-Life. Pretty much all of Valve's games, because they're a gaming company that really, pretty much their fan base loves everything they do. So I targeted it specifically towards Valve and all their Valve games. If you've posted about Valve, if you looked up Valve stuff on Facebook or anything like that, that's how my specific ad got targeted to you. Is if you're like looking up Half-Life, if you're looking up Portal, if you're looking at that video, now ends up on your feed.
Yeah, so basically what happened was some people in the Trump administration got everybody who looked up Trump or anything like that and said, all right, well, no, we got your shit. We're going to start advertising to you.
Here's what happened. You know how there's separate apps on Facebook?
Fuckers.
People develop apps?
Yeah.
So these people, when you use these apps, you press allow, right? So let's use Tinder, for example, an app I use a lot. When I log in with Facebook.
It's sad that you admit that.
Well, fuck. Yeah, I mean, I'm lonely. It's okay. So when I log in with Facebook, it sends me a Facebook and it says, do you allow this? And I press yes. And in that, I'm essentially allowing my Facebook information to be shared with Tinder. Tinder is actually, in my opinion, is somewhat of a reputable company where they're not selling information, from my understanding. I don't know. If they are, I'm gonna be hella tight. But other apps have not conducted as good practices. They've been selling information. So you've been allowed. So Facebook, it hasn't been selling your information because that doesn't do anything for them. Their ad network, they make money off the ads within their network. So selling their information doesn't make them money. They need that information so they know how to better target the ads that companies like me are paying for. I'm paying to get specifically that video in front of Half-Life. It doesn't make sense for them to sell that information to another company when they're trying to keep the money in-house. But these apps that we're pressing allow to have been selling our information because we've been clicking allow. And Facebook, and that's kind of a breach because Facebook's not cool with that because it's been giving way, because some of these companies aren't reputable. They're making these apps. So Facebook is trying to change that, which is why I've always liked Apple's way of doing things. They've always had sort of a locked off app store. But in them doing that, everything has always been as secure as possible for the most part. But that's the real breach, is that Facebook has been pretty much allowing anyone to develop apps, and certain people have just been using that to accumulate users and then sell their information. So
smart.
That's the real issue. Facebook hasn't been selling information. These companies that we have been allowing, we've been granting them access to our information, but not without knowing that they were going to sell it. Facebook didn't know they were going to sell it, and that's what Facebook is. That's why Facebook's in hot water right now.
Smart. But the real story of this is that Mark Zuckerberg is a robot. You gotta watch some of his interviews. This man is a fucking robot. He said in an interview one time that he wasn't human. He was like, yeah, and we'll all feel that way because I was human once. I mean, I am human. I still am.
Mark Zuckerberg isn't human. That's. I mean,
I've been watching a lot of conspiracy videos about the Queen cloning people on YouTube. YouTube is a crazy place.
YouTube is a crazy place. But no, I was
It's watching. It's true. Britney Spears is cloned.
But no, I was watching
It's true. Let me tell you more about it. There's a cloning facility in the Queen's
which queen are we talking about?
Queen Elizabeth.
She's a clone too.
Yes. How do you think she could be that old and still alive?
She's rich.
She's a clone.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot. Well, yeah,
and she's royalty.
She's a clone, Jim.
Even more example, she's been cloned. She's got the money to be cloned.
Yeah, so is Will Smith.
Facts. Will Smith has been cloned. Who do you think Jaden is? Why do you think they look so similar?
So is
because that's his son.
That's what they want. Have you ever seen Star Wars Episode 2? Jango Fett had a clone called Boba Fett. That's all I gotta say. Conspiracy broken.
So you know who else is
rich
a clone?
Rich people don't
too?
have kids. They have clones.
I'm trying to think.
Wake up, sheeple.
I'm trying to think who else is a clone. I can't remember. There's a couple other people in this conspiracy that are clones. But, you know, I prefer to think they're reptile people. I like that one better.
There's definitely reptilians.
Here we go. Next guy.
There's definitely reptilians.
So shit. So my clone theory is crazy, but the fucking reptile one hits home.
You got it.
I mean...
God damn it. This is America, you folks.
I mean, not for nothing. I swear to God, I have seen somebody blink and that shit was like diagonal.
And bro, what are they doing with their lives? Because if I was a reptile person and I knew it, I'd be doing wild shit. Blinks.
Like what?
Dude,
elaborate, Josh.
Rich?
I'm curious.
I feel apparently like only rich people have that trait, so I would be rich too.
I feel like if I was a reptile, I'd get mad pussy.
Yeah, that's part of it, man.
Facts.
I
feel like it'd be unique.
Also, in like what?
If you were a reptile, what reptile would you be?
Ooh, what's the cutest reptile?
Salamander.
Hey Siri, what's the cutest reptile?
Amphibian.
Yes.
Yep.
What's the cutest reptile?
I found this on the web for what's the cutest reptile.
What's the?
A bored panda is the first thing that comes up. All right.
That's not a reptile.
Anyway.
Yep. So, next topic.
Good job, Siri.
So, this week's Pornhub topic of the week.
Da-da-da.
So, I was on Pornhub this week, as I do. Usually.
Searching Namco.
No, so
he meant today, his daily routine.
This is actually this was late last week.
Bottle flip.
See, we're trending.
Yeah. We're not. So I was watching the
Not yet.
Oh, this actually ties back to the first episode. This was made by the same company who made, ironically, the same company who made the SpongeBob porno.
Really? How do you know it's the same company?
Because I saw the logo up front.
I watched that SpongeBob porno, by the way.
It was fire.
Terrible.
So let me get back to the story.
Oh, so disturbing.
Yeah, let me get back to the story. So, recommended. The first thing that comes up, Hungry Hippos porno. So, of course, I see two naked...
Why is that the first thing that comes up?
I see it's just recommended. I see two naked women.
Exactly, recommended.
And their heads
Why
are,
is it recommended for you?
Through like a wall.
No,
or
it's
some
recommended.
Shit.
It's recommended like most viewed in America. So it was just most viewed at the time.
Oh, it's lit.
So I'm just
America.
like, of course, I got a podcast. I need to see what's going on with this. I click it. It's literally just two girls topless playing Hungry Hippos. There's no sex involved. They're just playing one round of Hungry Hippos together.
Wait. So can you you should just put that video up?
I could deadass put it and just cover up their
titties. Yeah, put it up.
Facts. Like
this is just for you folks.
They're just playing Hungry Hippos.
That's not dirty. That's just
with topless.
Good old clean wholesome
Yeah, exactly.
fun.
They're just playing Hungry Hippos topless, and that's recommended. That was like top in America at the time. But the logo
People are
came
jerking
up.
off like. Oh, I hope the girl on the right wins.
I forget which one won.
I was thinking some dirty shit, like their heads were like through the wall and they're like gobbling somebody's balls.
Well, I thought. Well,
I'm going way too far.
Well, I thought.
Have you ever seen those ones where they're
you
like
need to get out the rabbit hole,
where like
Josh.
half their bodies are like sticking out the wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a glory hole, except like their vagina.
Yeah.
Those ones are wild.
No, because I respect women. I don't.
And they put their face up there, and it's always like weird German. I'm like, who signs up for this? What girl is like?
See, I would never sign up to even have sex with because you don't know how many. You know what I'm saying? However, though, I have seen this one art exhibit one time where you just put your arm through a wall and somebody just tattoos something randomly on you.
I would tattoo penises all day.
Yeah, me too. They would be tight.
Would. Josh, why don't you show people the tattoo I put on you?
Oh, no. I'm not ready for shirt off weather.
What's it called?
It's not summer yet, boys.
But yeah, no. So that was my Pornhub top. They were just playing Hungry Hungry Hippos with their titties out. That was nice.
Sounds very high.
And then but no, I was funny when the logo came up. I was like, that's the same company that made the SpongeBob porno. They make unique pornos. I'd like to think. They did SpongeBob. They did Woody and Jesse from Toy Story.
They're probably gonna make like a fucking.
There's a snake in my boot.
They have a podcast.
You remember Trouble? They're probably gonna fucking put like a fucking birth control pill and like a placebo in there and like play around like that.
If you all listen, I request you guys do Guess Who next. If y'all gonna play a game, I feel like.
What's the company's name?
I forget if I see the logo.
Shout out to whatever they are.
You're gonna see the logo right now. We're gonna put the video up a little bit, so you know, because.
Click here to subscribe. Click here to fuck yourself. That wasn't that funny.
All right, next topic.
I don't even know what the next topic is.
Next topic, some local news. One of my favorite shows growing up, and actually a show that's created local to here, actually very close to you, because they're stationed in, not saying where you live, but they're stationed very close to you. American Choppers is coming back, which is a show. Well, no, PJD is actually very close to you.
In case you didn't know.
PJD, Paul Jr.'s new shop is very close to you.
It's
Alright,
very
so
close.
give it away even more, bro. That's a simple Google search.
Well, it's not that close. I'm throwing them off. I'm throwing them off.
His PJD's in Montgomery, right?
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, so motherfucking
yeah. But no, so that was one of my favorite shows growing up. Legitimately one of my favorite shows growing up because it was local here.
Why?
Because it's even I've been rewatching this past week.
I loved it too.
It's so unapologetically Hudson Valley. It's great.
It really is.
It really is so like.
It really is. It's scary.
What does that mean?
Watch the show again. Everything is like that's the dynamic of every Hudson, pretty much every family in the Hudson Valley. A lot of them, I feel. They have that one. You have the one kid that's kind of like the goofball. That's Mikey. You have the one serious kid that's Paul, and then you got the hard ass dad always. And then I don't know where the mom. I don't think they're.
First of all, fuck those guys. They went bankrupt like 4 times, and their restaurant's trash.
No. Whoa, chill.
I'll talk my shit.
Not all of them. No. That's not.
I'll talk my shit though. Y'all suck. You're trash. Come to my face. See me. I beat you in a race one time. I was in my friend's BMW. I wasn't driving, but we beat y'all. So suck a dick.
Wait, which one did you beat? Did you beat Paul Jr.?
I think it was Paul Jr.
Was he in that Charger they got?
I'm not sure, man.
The souped up Charger?
I think so.
I like that. I like that
trash,
Charger.
Bro.
Yeah,
got beat by an
trash.
import.
I mean, bro, like, my friend had M3, so... I wins.
I fucks with them. I fucks with them heavy. I used to go to the shows that they did. I got autographs from them.
I will buy one of their trash restaurant.
The restaurant sucks.
I haven't been to the restaurant because
we heard you, Josh.
I don't go out to eat often. That's why.
Heard me.
I'm also out not in Newburgh. Their thing is in Newburgh. So.
Oh, you know what else is opening in Newburgh, by the way?
What's up?
The first medical marijuana dispensary for Orange County is opening up in Newburgh, actually this week. I think this Sunday.
Which makes sense for the 420 special today. For the third podcast of the day.
Yo, so
But no, real quick, what was your favorite episode of American Choppers? Well, what was your favorite bike, not episode?
My favorite bike is gotta be probably the either their jet bike That shit was fire.
That was a good one.
The Apache helicopter bike.
Ooh.
That shit was fucking awesome.
That was good.
And then, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Black Widow, but I like the Green Widow better. The one where the frame was all fucking spider webbed out too and shit. It was like lime green.
I think that was that.
It was Paul Jr.'s like.
Oh yeah, that's Anti-Venom.
Yeah,
that's a new
something
one.
like
I like that. My favorite. I remember one of my favorite episodes was the iRobot one, just because Will Smith was in it. But my favorite bike was probably, honestly, my favorite bike not the Anti-Venom, the OG first episode. What's it called? The Black Widow. I like the original Black Widow.
It is a nice bike.
The original Black Widow, or honestly, one of the newer episodes. Not newer episodes. That's like 2010 still, but that's newish. Paul Jr. did a Cadillac bike that has hydraulics. Instead of using a kickstand, it hydraulics down to like the ground and holds itself up. Dude, it was super fire.
Actually, you know what I remember?
What?
I just remembered I used to make fucking what's his name breakfast. Paul Jr.
Yeah, because he lives super close to you.
He used to come into the job I used to work at and get like, I'm pretty sure he used to get like a bacon, egg, and cheese with hash browns on it.
That's what I'm saying. He's Hudson Valley to his core.
Yeah, he really is. He would come in every morning faithfully.
That's because he's
just kidding. He only did it for a while, but he was doing it.
No, he supports a lot of local companies. I fucks with the OCC. That's why that's why I can never be like fuck them. I like their show. 2, I think they're talented. Sure, they made one of them. I mean, that's American Chopper.
You know what it is? It's the dad. The dad's just a jackass. He's just a jackass, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure he's the reason they bankrupted and shit, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. From what I understanding, his company went bankrupt. Paul Jr. never went bankrupt. He was separated at that point.
Yeah, he was
I'm sure he was
PJD.
doing sketchy shit. He seems like a fucking like cokehead or something. I don't know. I'm making allegations and shit.
He used to have a drug problem back in the 80s and stuff.
I am nice.
But he's been sober since then, supposedly.
Yeah, I don't know. I like him.
He was sober on television.
Supposedly, yeah.
All that fame didn't get to his head.
No, that probably went to the younger son who had a little bit of an issue, but he's better now.
Yeah,
he's
talking
much
about
better.
Yeah, he's a talented artist.
Super. You know what? And
He's
you know
a
what?
very talented artist.
What I like.
Shout out Mikey, bro. You got talent, man.
You know what else I like about Mikey? Not low key anymore because I'm about to say it, and I think it was actually on an episode, but one of my friend's little brothers had cancer, and he invited him over to his art studio just to like paint all day, and was just like with him, just painting.
That's awesome.
That's just
gives back.
Fact.
Cares about his community.
That's why I fucks with American Choppers, because yeah, you can say whatever you want about the dad, but he always gives back to the community whenever he can.
Fuck with the people, bro.
They all give back to the community, and so we gotta. I feel like we should support them, and I'm just a fan of the show. I legitimately am a fan of the show. I fucks with the show. I also like the bikes.
I will own one of their bikes,
look up some dirt real quick.
By the way, Matt, I was looking up the price for their base production bike.
Yeah.
Their base production bike is still, I think, like 50 or 60 grand though.
It's wild. Fuck that shit.
And that's just a base chopper.
Oh,
not custom.
I want to get a custom MyCrazyProductions bike.
You gotta learn how to ride a motorcycle first, Matt.
No, dude. Let's be all right. Here's why I like the show.
I'll ride the shit out of it.
Here's why I like the show. To me, all those
motorcycle,
all those motorcycles are art pieces. Like some of them, they even admit they're like the gas tank can only hold like 2 gallons. Like it can only drive. It's not made for function. It's made for driving like 2 feet and then looking.
Yeah.
I want the logo to be the gas can.
That's possible. That's probably that tank alone is probably $10,000 tank just to make it look like a brain.
That's what I'm saying. One day though, I'm gonna hit up. I'm gonna
guys, I got an important phone call.
How important?
Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, we should wrap this up. All right, so this is My Crazy Podcast. He's got to go because he's
fuck Orange County Choppers.
All right, we like OCC.
Happy 420, y'all.
Watch, Josh. You could get your phone because you're just gonna say shit.
If they legalize weed, if Orange County Choppers, if you guys push for legalization, then I'll fuck with you, man.
All right, well, we fuck with American Choppers no matter what. They're local. This is My Crazy Podcast. This is the 3rd podcast of today for the 420 special. Now that you're done with the 3rd podcast of the day, go check out Roach Clips because Dusty's not here. And I'm sure he's got an episode coming out today. And even if he doesn't, I'll post another episode. I'm Matt. That was Josh, who had to get to, who's on his way to South Carolina right now.
North Carolina, literally
right now. So he's about to bounce.
I'm JT. Thank you for tuning in. Check out motherfucking Roach Clips, goddammit.
Check out Roach Clips. I'm Matt for redundancy's sake, and this is the My Crazy Podcast. I think episode 11, maybe 10. I don't remember. I think 10 was last week. Or technically today. It's an episode. We'll see you next week.
Early.
Peace.